Is up, guys? All right, I'm back. Today is just gonna be probably a pretty short video. I'm gonna talk about some tires. I got some cool stuff that we're gonna open. Briefly talk about that transmission because I got a bunch of parts in. I'm still waiting on a pressure plate, and then how we're gonna go about putting that on there. And then I have an exhaust, I have a header, I have an idea what I'm going to do about the motor mounts, so we can get that in the engine bay. So hopefully that should happen sometime next week, early next week. Should have the motor in the, at least in the car, so I can start doing wiring and stuff like that, which theoretically should go by pretty fast. But for now, I got these in. I don't know if you guys can read that. Rotas, because I don't know who doesn't like Rotas, but they are not grids. So I wanted to try something a bit different, so I ordered these up. I got these Johnnies in a trade deal, and they came with some pretty decent freaking, I think it's Hoosier is how you say it, 205 50 R15. So I've been rocking or rolling on these. Just curious. I didn't think about them being biased, so it's a little like jerky on the road, but once they warm up, oh my gosh, does the braking and the steering of this car is freaking amazing when those tires are warm. Which I kind of honestly like the black and chrome, especially on the front, especially against this fender on this side. It looks so good. But I'm gonna go ahead and set you guys down right here, and then we're gonna go ahead. We's gonna check out what's in this box, or these boxes. All right. So they are made by Rota, obviously, freaking 15 by 8, 0 offset, same as my grids. And they are hyper black, I think is what they call them. Can you kind of see it? Oh yeah. Ready? Boom. There goes the cap. Brand new cap, all scratched up. I think this is gonna be sick. Now I just gotta figure out what the heck I'm gonna put them on. Freaking dope. But they're almost like they're black, but like gunmetal, like in between gunmetal and chrome. Super sick. In the back, all solid. There's like none of those pockets that are like cut out to make it lighter. They're pretty light. I think they're honestly lighter than my grids. Spokes are pretty thick. I don't know. Seems like a pretty good wheel. I'm stoked about it. But we got four of those And for the grids, I'm gonna have to do some tire swapping because I think I want to run those on the 4AGE car. We'll see. But let me grab the transmission and some of the stuff, and then we'll talk about that really quick before I stop this video. Plate from this to the 3TC bell housing. Now this transmission is 3-speed Saginaw, and from what me and Jammin, you guys on Instagram will know him as Jammin_Pacific Northwest. He's the one that's helping me with this. The distance is with that plate is going to be the same distance as like a T50 with the 3TC bell housing. So technically the Chevy one is actually shorter, and then the thickness of this, I would have to look at it, is what we need to make the distance the same, essentially, as the T50 setup to 3TC. And then to make stuff simple, because I went and ordered, I was initially going to put a T50 behind the 3TC, but when it goes turbo, T50 is not going to be able to handle all that power, obviously. So I ended up ordering all this stuff, which is like the stupid clips that are impossible to find. I got the throwout bearing stuff from Battle Garage. So we're not going to end up using any of this. And instead, we're going to use remote bleeder, clutch line, and then this little guy, which is a throwout bearing. So I'm not going to have like a slave cylinder. So I don't have to worry about trying to figure out where I'm going to mount that or how I'm going to make this work. This is literally just going to go on here. Which I can't get it. There we go. That's going to go on there. There'll be a hole in the 3TC bell housing, and then run the lines up, and I don't have to worry about doing like an external mount for a slave and all that fun stuff. And then for the clutch, alright, for the clutch is going to be Chevy. Now this is supposed to be a 7-inch. I haven't measured it yet. We can actually go set it up on the flywheel and see where it's going to mesh up. I'm still waiting on the pressure plate, so I might have to send this one back. But the idea is, obviously, pressure plate goes on there, which is going to be a 3TC pressure plate, Chevy clutch. This will get shaved down, and it will have 3TC pilot bearing, because this only needs to be shaved down just slightly in order to actually fit in the back of the crank, which is going to be dope. So I think we have most of this figured out. Here's my flywheel. I guess we could just check it right now. Hopefully it's not the wrong one. I don't want to really wait, because the transmission's pretty much, after we make that adapter plate, is going to be the last piece of the puzzle for permanently putting the motor in. So we'll just set it on there and we'll look at it. It says it's 7-inch. I don't know if I believe it. Yeah, I could honestly go with an 8. Just kind of roughly looking at it. I mean, it'll work. Now it's just about the, I think, the pressure plate. Because if I can fit an 8-inch clutch in the 3TC pressure plate, I'm gonna do that. So I think it'll be better. This would work fine. I might just go ahead and try it because I have it, because it looks like it's gonna work. If it fits on that flywheel, it's definitely gonna fit inside the pressure plate. But that's enough of me rambling. That's pretty much my freaking day to day. We will have a video on my buddy Matt. He ended up with my 1980 coupe, the one I went and got from Arizona, or Teehee 72. We're beam swapping that. So we actually yanked the motor and stuff. We're gonna do a video on that after we get the engine bay prep, just so the video can go super fast. Because I mean, I got a ton of stuff going on, and it's like impossible for me to film stuff and help at the same time. So I'm the only one making these videos, but I really want to do this and keep you guys informed. If you guys are interested, I'll just keep trying to film as much as I can throughout my day. So I'll film as much as I can with the beam swap. And then we have my other wagon that we're going to be parting out. So I could do a video on what you need from like a 1983, so like the AW11 conversion, the column out of AE71, all that fun stuff to do a quick change, or just kind of any kind of power rack. And we're going sliding on Sunday, which I'm definitely going to film that. So look forward to that. They're probably on Monday, before I do a video on the transmission stuff and the beam swap. We will have some more drifting footage. And I'm going to do the best possible job I can to film the whole thing, because we're going to be doing a shakedown on a T72 1UZ swap car with a bunch of crazy goodies on it, which we'll go over that. And then driving my car, which I really want to go drive my car. And I got tires, burners are all under there. I'm going to try running just the basic Federal 595s, most likely on the new wheels that you guys just seen, and see if I like those better. Right now I'm running the Achilles. They're supposed to be a good tire, but I had a lot of issues with the car, with the clutch when I was at park. So there was a lot of time between, like, cool down time. So the tires started chunking. I think that's why. It's mainly my fault. I didn't drive on them like to get hard enough to get like the most out of them. I was like driving on them, I stopped, driving on them, stopped, and then they started chunking. But I wanted to avoid that, so I'm trying the Federals, and then I'm just gonna keep playing with tires until I find the ones I like the best, or that work for me in the 4AGE car. But anyways, enough rambling. Mainly just a talking video. Cool wheels, plans. Look forward to this coming weekend, seeing a rad car and hopefully some super good drifting footage. So till then, peace out, guys. Hopefully you like this stuff. Feel free to comment, tell me what you want to see. Like I said, I'm pretty busy right now, and I'm just gonna film as much as I can, whatever I'm doing that day. And if it seems fun or cool stuff comes in the mail, I'm just gonna film it. But anyways, later.